Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here.
Go lock in with Tamika's Den. Ooh, that's fire. Go lock in with Tamika's Den.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, we are here, baby. Episodes 5 and 6. Child Teacup. Baby, it's aliens, okay? You can't convince me otherwise. We got some other little beings from upstairs, okay, up in the sky, flying high, coming down to this earth. We got the good ones and the bad ones. And we got McNabb, who apparently, he been knowing this stuff for a minute, y'all, okay? That's why he prepared. That's why he out here with this daggone mask. And we going back into time. Travis breaking it on down. He's spilling the tea. He's telling it all. And I'm like, baby, tell us, because we need to know what the hell is happening here. We still got James and Ruben both. James being damn held in the basement fighting for his damn life. Ruben over here stuck in the damn trance watching this damn rainbow tree, okay? We got rainbow trees, rainbow liquid, rainbow damn people at this daggone moment, okay? And the dogs are staring, child. The animals is freaking staring into daggone space, and we still got the kids trying to get McNabb back over here to mama so that she could try to help him, only for him to say, listen, I don't need none of the rest of y'all. I just need daggone Harlow. That's who's gonna go ahead and get me out of here. And yes, grandma is now one of them, okay? They done jumped in her damn body. It's very much given invasion of the daggone body snatchers, and we don't know who's who, what's what, okay, where we gonna turn to. But child, let's go ahead and break it on down, take it from the top. You know how we do. So we basically pick up right where we left off. Ruben is in this damn trance. It's like this tree is calling him, calling him, calling him, calling him. Okay, beat me up, damn Scotty. And he trying his best to fight him. Meanwhile, James is still trying to explain himself to Travis and how McNabb came by and warned them, told them don't trust nobody and was telling them they can't cross the line. And he's telling him he's lying. And of course, he's swearing up and down he's not lying. He like, the math ain't mathing for me. Travis don't trust nobody. And the more we get to his backstory, the more we understand why he wouldn't trust anybody. I wouldn't be trusting anybody either, right? And apparently McNabb did know LT, okay, Mr. Lieutenant. They were down with each other, right? They had a history. They were calling themselves fighting these beings, right? Getting with the good ones to go against the bad ones. And a big part of the reason why McNabb knew all about what was going on already, right? Because he already had been following them. He also had already been sending messages back and forth. He got a whole damn support group that's down with this, right? And it kind of impacted him personally, because as we get into this story, of course, everybody just looked at him like he was the town drunk. Nobody believes him, but he kept trying to tell them it's some things that's going on out here that y'all need to be paying attention to. They just thinking he the town drunk and he just coming in the bar being drunk, telling these different stories every night. We want to say, he don't need no more to drink, cut him off now. We want to get his car keys from him, okay, which is a good thing. Don't want him to be driving drunk. And that's where he had initially met Travis at. He was working in the bars, and they told him to go ahead and take him home. And once he took him home, he goes and sees that there's the car that's following them or whatever the case may be. And he go inside. Now, I will say Travis has some sticky fingers, okay? He took the money that McNabb paid in the bar. And then when he gets to the house, even though he was being somewhat of a good Samaritan, making sure that he got home, he basically, as McNabb is passed out on the bed, is going through his drawer, finding his stuff, and he putting a little something in his pockets then too. And he sees the picture of what we will find out later is McNabb and his daughter. McNabb wakes up and got that hammer on him, was about to pop him, but he also saw all the masks and gloves, like, he looked like one of them people that is always prepared just in case some things go down and it's the end of the world, where they ordered up everything underneath the damn sun. And so they start to spend more and more time together, and he starts to go back in time with him and show him how he first came across them, how he knows that is real. And he's like, I know everybody be laughing at me and everybody think I'm crazy. We talking about ET phone home. Yeah, it's the little green man, whatever you say. And he like, but I know what I know, and I know when everybody else ain't gonna be damn prepared, I will be. And so as time is going on, this is intriguing to Travis. He is starting to kind of listen and believe what he's saying, right? And he tells him that one night his daughter went out for a walk or whatever, like she would normally do. And when she came back, she just wasn't herself. That there's good ones and there's bad ones, right? The bad ones usually try to come down and take the good ones out. And he basically was saying that, once his daughter returned, he didn't know who the hell she was. Like, he knew it was something wrong. And this guy came, and it would look just like any other person. Basically, he came as an EMT and as somebody that is trying to help. And he would have never even, had a second thought of it. And once he dragged his daughter off or whatever, he, like, tried to follow him. But that's how he basically ended up with the burn on his arm, because of course that's how he learned about putting that damn line, and that you can't cross past a certain space once they come into it, because it basically will demolish you. And he's like, later he ended up finding his damn daughter in a dumpster, because at first Travis was trying to say, like, well, because she possibly has still been alive, where do you think that, whatever it was took her to? And so, of course, each day he's coming to this bar drinking and pretty much saying the same damn things, and they getting pissed off, saying he got to get the hell out of there, and telling Travis that he need to go ahead and get to work. We talking about how, we have these whole group chats and the whole organization that all looks for these strange things and points out different things that they see, and how it's not necessarily that they steal the Bibles, but they inhabit it and they are able to control it. And so, one day we even looking up at something that looked like a daggone, shooting star, so to speak. And we saying that, we are really the true believers, and that at least he's listening. As far as Travis, a lot of the other people don't listen. They just judge and they scoff at him. They laugh at him, make fun of him or whatever, right? But they never take time to weigh the evidence and actually decide for themselves once they have the information. So that kind of lets us know where McNabb is coming from and how he got to know the things that he knows and why he's moving the way that he's moving. So we like, okay, cool. Now we also get to see that Mr. Lieutenant, okay, that showed up at the Commonwealth farm. I'm gonna just call him LT. He was down with McNabb as well. They were actually working as a team, and they had somebody else that was their assistant at first, but that's the one that has now went rogue, and who basically Travis has saw the first night that he was driving McNabb back to his trailer. He's doing his own damn thing, okay? And we teaching Travis, okay, how to shoot. We got our pictures up on the trees, and he like, well, why the hell y'all got y'all pictures there? Because it's much harder to take out somebody that you know and that you care about, or you think than a daggone stranger. So that's what we're gonna have is your target practice. We gotta try to teach you shooting. Now at this point, I don't think Travis still was really taking it serious. I think this was something that made him, piqued his interest and made him say, hey, let me see what the hell they talking about. But once we actually pull out this lady picture and start saying she's one of them and we got to watch her, and this is somebody that we might potentially have to take out, this is where our next assignment is. He's questioning now, like, well, how do you know? How are you for sure? How can we make sure that this is not just an innocent person? And they like, well, all of a sudden she changed. Like, they had been watching her for 2-3 years. So when we see you buying, hammers, zip ties, and all this other stuff, that's when we know what's up. And Travis is still kind of saying, I'm not too sure about this, right? But McNabb is saying, that's fine. That's what I like about you. I like that you questioning and all of that, right? but this is what they do. We've been doing this a little bit longer than you, so we know. So the whole daggone plan is supposed to be for them to go ahead and scoop her up, which then brings us back to Carmen, the lady we seen at the very beginning, and her being in them damn zip ties, and him coming around to the farm wanting to know if she came into contact with anybody, because of course the person that she would come in contact with, which in this case is Arlo, it would have been passed to him. And this is why we saying don't trust no one, because the person that you think may be your loved one, right, can now be infected or being controlled by them. And so, that's what we have to keep our eye out for. And I think that Travis had a little bit more understanding and, empathy once he heard McNabb's story about his daughter and all of that. And he's still kind of going along for the ride, but at the same time, very nervous and scared, not 100% in it, but saying that he in it. Well, child, every damn thing went wrong, which is why we see the farm looking the way that it does. And we see the bodies, every daggone where, because one minute we standing here waiting to follow her, and we see the car with, Travis, who's he's replacing, show up, and we like, this damn nut, he's still freaking popping up, and they like, well, maybe we got the wrong information and she not coming, but then she do come. We like, gotcha. Okay, we ready to go ahead and get on here and do what we gotta do. But it all goes to shit. Freaking Travis freezes up. He's saying, they telling him to keep it locked and loaded, be ready. He talking about something. Y'all gonna kidnap her? Is this serious? What's gonna happen to this family? He's just losing it. He was not really prepared. We did not really train him in the damn right way with this little, overnight or one day, what the hell ever it was supposed to be that they called themselves setting up. It just was not the right setup. Okay. Now they all got the mask on, and they're not supposed to take them off no matter what, because we've already been taught that they essentially breathed into your face, and once they do that, that is how you get it transferred from one person to the other. We also don't want them to be able to go ahead and pour out that damn liquid and make it into what we then see Ruben staring at. That's that damn tree. We trying to prevent that from happening. We trying to prevent them from being able to go to the next body. But Travis is out here fumbling, trying to get the damn keys out the truck while they run inside the daggone house, y'all. And long story short, he ain't moving fast enough. It ain't working. Everybody getting popped this way, popped that way. He running and trying to fill up the damn pool with the water, because we will find out why he was doing that later, right? That was a part of what they had told him to do as far as getting things set up. But because the plan went to shit and McNabb went running out of the daggone place talking about, well, I got to get the hell up out of here, and drove off, and Travis is yelling at him like, please, stop, don't leave me, right? He's saying that it's too late. And he's like, she's already doing the stuff inside of the daggone silo. So he like, we gotta go. Okay. And LT is left in the damn house while Travis is left out here by the damn pool. And then the same lady that was putting the stuff inside of the daggone silo then comes towards Travis, and gets to breathe in his face and takes over him, right? And now she don't even remember who the hell she is and why she was there. And you have LT come up behind and come up to him, and he's seeing him stumbling, trying to talk. Now, for LT to be somebody that's supposed to be trained, and we did all this practice, and you was already working with McNabb, you would think he would say, yeah, nah, I gotta run the other way too. But no, he over here talking about effort, and he takes the damn mask off, only for it then to transfer from Travis into him. Travis then runs down into the basement, which is, of course, where James ends up finding him later. And that's why he was scared shitless. Okay, he lucky that he's even child was still alive. So he's sitting here smoking on his cigarette, looking mad stressed out, and he's like, I thought that I was helping out things. I thought that I was gonna make it better. And of course, with him telling James all of this, James is like, wait, so they hide inside of another person, they transfer to another person. So this is him like feeling like, I gotta beg even more. Like, this is why you gotta let me go. I gotta get back home, because that person could have potentially, get to my family. And of course he knows that Ruben came here with him too. Travis don't know that. I think at that point he still thought that James was just still there by himself. And of course, with us knowing that she put whatever it was inside of the silo, that's where Ruben is freaking stuck staring into damn space, right, with the leaves and branches, well, not no leaves, but branches reaching out to him, and he's trying to back up to the damn wall, and at this point it's basically blocking the door so he can't go through there. So James is still begging over and over and over for him to please let him go. Like, I can actually still try to save my family and get to my family or whatever. And he's like, Travis is saying it's funny because when he was little, his aunt believed in all this stuff. She believed in Martian. She believed in the lights in the sky. She believed it was other life force. And he was like, not me. I never did, but it's funny. I would like to be able to tell her that she was actually right. And he go ahead and shoot the knife over to James. And he's like, you know what? Actually, I can. And he ends up taking his own damn self out. James was trying to say, no, stop. But of course, he still went ahead and did it. I said, well, damn, Travis. I mean, you made it through all of that, child. You could have tried to hang in there a little bit more and go back with them to the farm, but I guess not. So now James gets over here to where Ruben is at, and Ruben is letting him know, like, the door's blocked, I can't get through. And he basically takes the axe and starts banging it. I don't know how he knew the exact spot to bang at, to not hit daggone Ruben, but okay. And Ruben come out after him saving him and getting him out of there, and decide that he gonna beat the hell out of him and be like, I don't have a home, because now of course he's so pissed off and mad at the fact that he was sleeping with his wife. And I'm like, really, Ruben? I mean, I get it, I understand you mad, but with the shit you just seen and the things that we know, and the fact that this damn thing could be coming at your family, whether it's at your home, my home, or whoever damn home, shouldn't that be the thing we should be focusing on right now? So of course James over here want to apologize to him too and tell him it just happened. That ain't nothing that he want to damn hear. But we need to get home. Now, what do you know? We bump into the damn kids with them walking with McNabb and him being hurt. And Nicholas singing, I didn't mean to do it, okay? I didn't want to hurt nobody. He was coming at us and the knife just went in, and I was trying to, protect freaking Meryl and damn Arlo or whatever. And they like, come on. So they all essentially are on their way back home together, okay? Because they done had the daggone meet up, and we gonna update each other on what has been happening since, each one of them have been gone. I said, child is a whole damn lot, right? But at least now we have more of the history and what, made McNabb the way that he is, and, why he knew as much as he did, and why he was prepared with the mask. And we kind of have an idea of what's happening with Arlo, and we know it ain't in his damn head that, this is real, whether we want to damn believe it or not. And so, of course, back at the house, we keeping a damn eye on Grandma and Elaine, Grandma Elaine. We trying to freaking do check her and check her heart rate and everything, make sure it's okay, and see if she have any cuts that need to be freaking bandaged up and things of that nature. And we telling her, it's not your fault, don't worry about it. And Grandma, of course, ain't focused on not a damn thing. But where's Arlo? Did Arlo get back yet? Okay, I want to make sure Arlo is okay. And we still don't notice or think that it's strange that she's just asking about him non-damn stop. And we don't think it's strange that this man was just able to get out of the damn, ties, zip ties or whatever, and a whole bunch of damn tape that was around him, that he just bust out of it like he was the damn incredible damn Hulk and headbutted her, and she had to shoot him. We don't think any of that is strange because we don't know all of the other part of it, right? And so we pretty much believe in her story as is, and we just like, don't worry about none of that. I want to make sure that you okay. I got the kids, just sit down. So I guess Grandma, okay, or whoever's inhabiting Grandma, called on and was like, let me shut the hell up. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. I'm gonna sit back and wait patiently, and then I'm gonna either switch to somebody else, or I'm going to, get Arlo when his ass get here, okay? Because you can clearly see that as Maggie is checking Elaine, she is ready to blow that damn shit, okay? Blow her breath in her damn mouth, right? She was just waiting for the right moment, but she gets interrupted because they telling them that all of them came back. So of course, first thing we want to do is start working on McNabb or whatever, and we telling everybody else to get out, and we saying like we don't want all of that close up, watching everything. And Dad is getting caught up to speed, okay, James, with what's been going on with Arlo, and what Arlo is saying is happening with this Harringer that's telling him everything, right, and leading them to where they need to be. And, she's telling Donald, you may want to go ahead and update James on what's going on, because he was asking where's his mother? Of course, once we get this information, we now like, wait a damn minute. Okay, this thing may be inside of mama. Okay, grandma Elaine, and it may not even be something that, it may not be her no more. We may be in danger, right? And so Donald go ahead and put him up to speed, and we like, well, where the hell is she? Where did she go? Now grandma done disappeared, and we can't find her no damn where. So we are now on the hunt for her, the way that we was originally in the damn hunt for, Arlo. In the meantime, she does what she needs to do for McNabb, and he seems like he's stable right now. And he's out, while he's out, we just basically have, Nicholas catching his parents up. Everybody is catching everybody up with what's going on. It was funny to me that Ruben is like snapping at his wife. He letting her know now what he knows about her and James or whatever, because they say that they are gonna walk back to look at this daggone liquid, right, and see if they can get it in a jar, because Nicholas had put them up to speed, like, yo, how we got into it with him in the first place and he ended up getting stabbed is because Arlo had took us to where this liquid was, and he was saying that if we, had drunk it, that we would be able to walk over the green line, and we actually seen that it works, so we know that it's true. And they like take me to it. So as they were walking there, this is when Ruben pretty much comes out at her, and she's like, how long have you known? Everybody always want to ask, how long have you known, right? And at this point, he's saying it really don't matter how long he knows. The point is that he knows, and she tells him that it's not about him, right? It was never about him or anything that he did, and it wasn't even about James for that matter. It's just something that she did because she wasn't happy within herself. But that don't make him feel no better, by her telling him that. And again, this is really not the time to be having this conversation. And we can't have but so much of this conversation because we literally got our son walking right the hell in front of us, trying to go and take us back to the spot where where he dropped this damn glass jar at. So he sees it, right? But then we have a damn wolf come up. And because he had the hammer, dad was trying to tell him, like, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. But I mean, as a boy, he's scared. He's standing there just holding the daggone freaking weapon, looking at him. And eventually he does a warning shot, but it's like it's too late. The damn thing done drunk up the little bit that was left there, and is able to go and cross the line. And so then they see, like, damn, this shit is real, and it ain't no more left. We was just trying to see if we couldn't pour what the hell we had in there and take it back. But we do find McNabb's book that has a lot of information inside of that could potentially help us, because of course he's been constantly taking notes. He's been online with other people. So now we got to try to see how that could help us, right? Now back at the damn ranch, child. Oh, Lord of mercy. McNabb wakes up. He's like confused. He's aggravated. He's mad. He don't want to stay here. But what he do want to do is try to hurry up and grab Arlo, because he's saying he's the key to everything, right? And again, we keep getting told there's the good ones and there's the bad ones. We don't know who's who. You would not be able to tell who's inside. They're gonna try to trick you and things of that nature, right? And he's saying that it's easier for him to protect Arlo. And of course, mama's like, hell to the no. You ain't about to sit here and take my damn baby nowhere without me. She's even telling Horinger, like, instead of being inside of Arlo, come inside of her body. But Horinger is saying no. Actually, him being inside of Arlo's body is like the best bet in the most way that he is able to protect him, that if he was to go into her body, it wouldn't work in the same way. And so, of course, we still trying to see and look around like, mom, James is looking for her. And then you got Nicholas and them on their way back. And so when McNabb wakes up and he's, carrying on, Donald was actually walking outside around the daggone farm, and he looked in the window and saw him. So he's running in the house to get his hammer, because when we first meet Donald, that was the first thing he was trying to do, was get his hammer to go get the rabid dog. So he's coming, of course, to try to see if he can come to their defense, because at the end of the day, Maggie have been helping him and fixing his damn wounds and stuff since he been there. He ain't gonna just let them go out like that. So I'm like, oh Lord, this gonna end up being a mess. Somebody gonna get shot that ain't supposed to get shot, or something else gonna happen. Like, I'm already knowing this ain't gonna end well, right? And he basically was trying to back up with him. And in the midst of that, you got James running in one direction to get to him, and you got Donald coming in another direction. Donald does get popped, but he was smart enough to have a daggone vest on, thank God. And McNabb basically goes running off. They try to chase him or whatever, but they don't find him. He's basically gone. But he didn't get to take Arlo, at least not now. So we know that there's a chance that he could potentially be coming back around. So again, we all trying to update each other, right? James is trying to let them know the information that he found so far from Travis and the background of McNabb and all of that, and they're trying to update him on what's been going on with Arlo and how the damn guy LT came. And when him and Donald go upstairs, Donald was like, that's what kind of gave them the hint about Mama, because he's like, look at the way the body fell. Like, how would he even have got out of the bandages? How would he be able to headbutt her? This more so looks like this was a person that was tied up that couldn't fight and get to nothing, right? And he would have had to have been taken out, and then everything would have had to been taken off of him after the fact. So that's what gives us the highlight, like, damn it, grandma, okay, grandma out here with one of these damn beings in her. So, that's when we feel like we have to keep looking for her, and we not seeing her nowhere. And we also are not seeing McNabb anywhere. So this ain't a damn good sign. And we still can't go nowhere because now we don't have the damn liquor. We're trying to figure out if we can possibly get more of it. And we don't have no way to leave the farm. So James was going back out to look again. And of course, typical, his daughter's nervous and she's singing, you really think that this thing is in grandma, because he's telling all of them to go inside and wait there. And he's like, yeah, sweetie, I do. So she's basically like, stay here with us. And he's saying, nah, I can't. I got to get out here and make sure everything is all right. And so some kind of way we split up to go looking to see, if we could find her. We not finding her. The damn kids is inside the room. And then mama leaves out the room at one point and telling them to stay in there and lock the door behind them or whatever the case may be. And then we get to a point where we do find grandma, okay, mama, aka Ellen, and she's saying it's not inside of her no more, that she don't feel it, but we know it have to be in somebody. And now we don't know who the hell is in, right? How the hell do we figure out who's it in now? So we have to pay attention to everybody, and we can't let nobody leave the room, and all the kids should stay away from us. They should stay together in one spot, and then we should stay together in one spot. And we mad and arguing back and forth. Oh, we don't believe Ellen. She could be lying to us. She could be telling us anything. How do we know who it is? Is that your answer? We just supposed to stand there? Yeah. What other damn choice do you got? Because at this point, anybody could sneak up on anybody. We saying how we should have never separated is like, well, it's too late for that now. Y'all already did. So we have Nicholas walk up and they tell him, don't go past a certain point or whatever, because we don't want nothing getting to you or any of the other kids. We like, what is it? And he's like, well, I see some info inside of McNabb book as to how we may be able to find out who it is and how we can get it out of them. And it's like, what's that? Drown them. So that's why you had Travis filling up the water in the pool, because of apparently that's how you get them out of the body, and that's how you would know who it is. So I'm like, what we about to do? Take turns drowning each other in the damn bathtub or something, child? I don't know, but we got to figure out who's it in. Now, who do y'all think is in? Okay, which family member do y'all think is in? Do you think it's still in grandma, or do you think she was lying? Do you think she's telling the truth? Put it in the comments. Let me know, child. This is a whole ass mess, baby, but I'm all in for it. I know the last 2 episodes come out today, and I'm not sure when I'm going to have the review up for it, but y'all definitely let me know what y'all thinking about Teacup so far. What is your daggone predictions? How do you think it's going down? If you have already seen it, don't put no spoilers in the comments, please. And, let me know anything that I left out. Let's talk about that down in the comments. Like, comment, share, of course. Subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all. See you later.